Hello, everyone, and welcome to Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College. My name is Jeff Lowe, and this is women's volleyball, the Henry Ford Hawks versus the Schoolcraft College Ocelots. And I'd like to welcome everyone who's joining us on the streamcast this evening. And it's senior night, or graduation night, I should say. And we are just about to start this contest, this match between these two schools. And singing the national anthem. I hope you have enjoyed us bringing you great volleyball action this year. This is the last contest for the Hawks. And we're going to take a pause for the national anthem. like to thank our PA announcer for a job well done in his introductions for both the teams. The Ocelots are in the dark blue, and Henry Ford are wearing the white jerseys this afternoon. And Henry Ford coming in to this contest with a record that, I should say, of enthusiasm. Put it like that. Let's say it like that. Also, the Ocelots have not won a game this season, and their head coach for the Ocelots, Jason George, only in the second year. And as you probably know, this has been a pandemic-shortened year for both these teams. So, you know, and when these things happen, especially something like this that's happening over the last year and a half or so, and teams are not able to participate in athletic events, the seasons are shortened. You got George as the head coach. You got Alexis Pullum as the assistant in her first year, and Callie Crawford, athletic director, and the trainer is Megan Hampton. We're underway here in Memorial Gymnasium. And on the board first are the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. A nice tap over the net. And Henry Ford plays it back perfectly, and they get on the board. A nice return that time by number 14, right in the middle and heart of the Hawks defense. A nice dig in the back row. And the kill shot by number 11, that's Madison Candela. Kelsey Harris checking into the game for the Hawks. Candela back to serve it. Tap over to that, and that time unsuccessful in trying to dig that one up. The Hawks, but a nice job by the defense with the tap over the net. Three to 2 your score if you're just joining us. Exciting Henry Ford volleyball, women's volleyball, right here on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you the action this evening. Another nice tap over the net by Schoolcraft. And the Hawks doing a good job in keeping it alive. And that one's out of bounds, and score that one for the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. Camille Brown checks in the back row for Henry Ford. And here's the serve from Schoolcraft. That one into the net. And Schoolcraft off to a 5-2 lead. Alexa Richardson serving for Schoolcraft. And she scores another one. That one's difficult to return. Right in the heart, right in the middle, in the heart of the defense of Henry Ford. 6-2 your score in favor of the Ocelots. And the libero could not dig that one up. Madison Somberg went down for it, but just could not bring it up. And we'll take a little time out here. And let me share some of the action that'll be coming your way right here on the Henry Ford Streaming Network, the Henry Ford Sports Streaming Network, right here on Henry Ford's campus in Dearborn, Michigan. And I'd like to let you know that basketball season will be starting soon, and the men's basketball team will have some great home games that you can check out. And you can check it out right here. If you can't make it out of the dorm, or if you're at home, just log on to Henry Ford College Athletics on YouTube, pardon me, and check out all the action. Or if you feel like getting out, just come on out to the gymnasium and support the young men and young women in basketball and volleyball and in all the sports activities here on the Henry Ford campus. 7-2 in favor of the Ocelots of Schoolcraft. Good job that time by Henry Ford. Set and spike. And Schoolcraft off to an early 8-2 lead over Henry Ford. Here's the set and the spike. Good job defending that kill shot by the front line of Henry Ford. Lauren Hardy and also Kelsey Harris on that front line. Good set. Hardy with the kill shot. Good job on the dig that time by Henry Ford. Somberg in the middle, that Lambrero doing an excellent job. And score the points to Henry Ford. 9-3, and checking into the game for Henry Ford right now is number 9, Megan Hollis. And checking out with number 14, and that's Sierra Updike. Hollis back to serve it up for the Hawks. Good set and good return by the Ocelots. 10-3 your score. Hardy hit that one long and out of bounds. Eleven to 3. And the Hawks have to get motivated here. Almost returned and back over the net by the Ocelots, but the Hawks scored that one. 11-4 your score. Madison Somberg back to serve it up for the Hawks. Nice serve right into the heart of the D. Good job defending the net by the front line. Nice set and score that point for Schoolcraft College. Number 14 is Corinne Paramenter with that last kill shot. Tap over the net. Good job. A nice volley, keeping that one live and going. That kill attempt is long by number 11, Madison Candela. 13-4 your score. Schoolcraft College is just finally getting their chemistry and culture back together. When I talked to the coach earlier, Coach George wanted to point that out, that the young ladies are finally getting mentally focused and the chemistry is finally coming together for them, even though they haven't got their first victory or first win this season. Schoolcraft set to serve, and that one's into the net. Olivia O'Brien set to serve for Schoolcraft. Nice set, tap over the net by Henry Ford. And that one's long. That shot was long by number 14, Corinne Paraminter. Some substitutions now checking into the game. Sierra Updike, number 14. And number 7 is Lily Grantham, and she'll serve it up. Updike had done a good job early on in this set. She had done a good job with setting up some of the front line kill shots. And now she's back in there. Here's the set, the tap over the net. Tap over the night. Nice dig by Henry Ford. Schoolcraft had to get that one back over the net. There's a kill attempt, no good by the Hawks. A tap over the net and a score it for Henry Ford. Brianna Ward with the tap. And Schoolcraft couldn't return that. Grantham back to serve. Another good job by the front row. Another good job by Updike in keeping that one alive. That one hit the ceiling. I don't think the officials saw that one. But play continues on. And Henry Ford is now staging a comeback of sorts here. 14-9 your score. Just joining us, the match is in the first set, and here we go. Tap over the net, and Henry Ford couldn't return that. Paraminter back to serve. Hard, aggressive serve that time. That one tapped the net. A good save there by Paraminter, who dug that one up. Henry Ford keeping the volley alive. Schoolcraft could not dig that one out. As Brianna Ward with the tap over the net. Madison Candela back to serve it. Good job by Schoolcraft keeping that one alive. Ward close to the net, but got it back over, and the block by Ward and Harris. Playing great defense on that front line for Henry Ford. Great kill shot that time by Schoolcraft, number 6, Olivia O'Brien. You got Savannah O'Brien and Olivia O'Brien. Andrea Valdez back to serve for Schoolcraft College. Nice tap over the net by Ward. Here's the set, the kill shot, and that one's out of bounds as Henry Ford could not get that one returned. Deanna Ward with the tap attempt. Unsuccessful. Ellie McDonald tried to get that one back over the net. (20-11). Set number 1, if you're just joining us. Great job by the front line of Schoolcraft. And Henry Ford wants to take a timeout to talk this one over. That will give us the opportunity to let you know of what's coming your way right here in the Memorial Gymnasium on Henry Ford's campus. Henry Ford men's basketball program will tip off their season on October 9th, and their first home game will be on November 6th. Also coming your way is Milwaukee Area Tech College will be coming to the gymnasium, or coming to the Metro Detroit area, as Henry Ford will participate in the St. Clair County Community College Classic for 2 days. That's happening in November. Then on Saturday, November 4th, Jackson College will come to town. And now we're back to the action on the floor. Good job by Updike to get that one back over the net. Ward with the block. The front row is doing an outstanding job for Henry Ford. That was tapped up by Sonberg, tapped over the net by Updike. Schoolcraft, oh, count that one. Ellie McDonald couldn't dig that one up. And This Schoolcraft team is definitely playing motivated. There you see the score. That one's long, and the set goes to, not over yet, 24-11. Pardon me, I'm a little ahead of myself. (24-11) is your score. And Schoolcraft blocking that shot and wins the set. So Schoolcraft wins this first match 24-11. I'd like to welcome everyone that's joining us on the Henry Ford College Streaming Sports Network. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you all the action. And I'm going to be bringing you some basketball action right from this gymnasium here on the campus of Henry Ford. Owens Community College comes to town on November 2nd. Jackson College on December 4th. You got Kellogg Community College on December 8th and Glen Oaks College on December 15th. Then your men's Hawks will travel to the Timberwolves Classic in Sanborn, New York. If you are the type that likes to get on the road and check out some exciting basketball action, they will be at the Timberwolves Classic, and then they'll be facing Erie Community College there, and also Niagara County Community College at the Timberwolves Classic in Sandburg, New York. Wayne County Community College District will be coming to the Memorial Gymnasium on January 3rd. Oakland Community College comes to town on January 8th. Schoolcraft Community College on January 15th, and Alpena on February 2nd. Mott College will be coming your way on February 9th, and St. Clair Community College will be here on February 19th, and on the 23rd, it's Macomb Community College. Some of the action coming your way right here in Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford Community College in Dearborn, Michigan. Come on out and check out the Hawks. Support the Hawks. This is the Hawks streaming network of Henry Ford Community College. And Shannon Braun, the head coach of this women's volleyball team, has to do something to motivate the ladies of Henry Ford Community College, to get them motivated and to play some good motivated volleyball here in this second match. Schoolcraft up 1-0 over the Henry Ford Hawks. Here we go with the second set of this match here in Memorial Gymnasium. I'd like to say congratulations to the young ladies who are graduating. And I'll let you know that in just a few. Schoolcraft again gets on the board first. And And that front line is doing a great job of defending the net for Schoolcraft. That one's long and out of bounds as Paraminter couldn't get that one in. Madison Candela set to serve it up for Henry Ford. Here's the set, and there's the tap over the net. Hardy with the tap. And Henry Ford just couldn't get that one to go. Two to one, your score. Hardy with the kill shot, a good save there, and that one's out of bounds and scored that one. We're all tied up at 2. Ellie McDonald with the serve. That one's long and out of bounds. Henry Ford up 1. Henry Ford taking command here in this second set. Five to 2 in favor of the home team. The Hawks. McDonald couldn't get the serve back over the net. Somberg with the good save, but couldn't complete the tap. Five to 4 in favor of the Hawks. Here's the serve by Schoolcraft. Good save there by Harris. Somberg tap over the net, and Schoolcraft doing a good job to tie it up here in this second set. That one's long by Brianna Ward. Alexa Richardson serving for Schoolcraft. And again, Brianna Ward with the kill shot that's long. 8 to 5 in favor of the Ocelots of Schoolcraft Community College. Nice high volley there. Whistles blow, and the official scores that one for Schoolcraft. Our officials for this evening, Dan Silva and Allison Rule. Host of substitutions now for Henry Ford. Grantham, Updike, check in. Lily Grantham back to serve it for Henry Ford. And here we go. Once again, Brianna Ward and Kelsey Harris are doing an outstanding job in that front line. Somberg couldn't save that one. She's the Lembrero, number 2 in the dark blue jersey for Henry Ford. (10-7) your score in favor of Schoolcraft. And that served right into the net. Madison Sombergs with the serve. Long and out of bounds. Savannah O'Brien checks out. Good job by Brianna Ward over the net. Somberg keeping it alive. Here is the volley. Ward again right in the middle of the defense. Somberg. Updike keeping that one alive at the front of the net. Updike with the kill shot. And that one's long, and score that one for Henry Ford. Lauren Hardy checking into the ball game, into the match. Brianna Ward set to serve it. Little tap over the net with a little top spin. Scored that one by Schoolcraft. And I thought that one was out of bounds. But it's so difficult for me to tell from this distance. But there are no challenges in volleyball, I don't believe. O'Brien, and that shot is long. Schoolcraft with a 2-point lead right now. Megan Hollis will do the serving for Henry Ford. And Lauren Hardy will go to the front line. A nice kill shot that time by number 11, Madison Candela. Candela took that one right to the heart of that defense of the Ocelots. Nice serve by Megan Hollis. And that one could not be returned by the Ocelots. Right into that empty spot on the left side of the court, and there she goes again with that same serve. (13 to 12). Parmenter goes back to serve for the Ocelots of Schoolcraft. Score it. The Ocelots up by 2. Sierra Hampton couldn't get that one back over the net. Little communication problem with her and Hardy on the front line. And that one's long and out of bounds. Unforced errors right now are keeping the Hawks in this one. And Sierra Hampton checks back in for the Hawks. I'm sorry, that's Kelsey Harris checking back in. (13-16). Madison Schomburg. Libero is into the game now, and she'll take the position on the back row. Sierra Hampton tried to keep that one alive, but just couldn't keep it alive as that one hits the net. 17-13 in favor of Schoolcraft. You're joining us in the second set. And that one's out of bounds. Ward and McDonald back into the game for Henry Ford, and McDonald will serve it up. And Henry Ford just couldn't dig that one up. Not able to get that one back over the net. Nice job with the setup. McDonald, great job with the dig. And that was Olivia O'Brien on the last kill shot for Schoolcraft College. 19-14 and a timeout here at Memorial Gymnasium. Want to remind all the students of Henry Ford Community College or Henry Ford College, future driven. That's right, future driven. Hawks Athletics are on a mission. Commitment, train, lead, communicate. That's right. That's what you have to do here. Hawks talking it over. They're down 19-14. If you like wrestling, come on out and support the wrestling team. Right here at the Hawks Invitational, which will be happening on December 5th. That's a Sunday. So come on out and support the Hawks wrestling team. That's right. Women's basketball will tip it off on November 6th. I'm sorry, let me correct that. November the 2nd. Owens Community College will be coming into Memorial Gymnasium. So come on out and check out some great women's basketball. Henry Ford Athletics. On a mission. (2014) in favor of the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. Brianna Ward with a lovely kill shot. Updike and Grantham checking into the contest now. Grantham back to serve it. Right into the heart of Schoolcraft's defense. That one hit the net, but a good job by Henry Ford to keep that one alive. Schomburg getting it back over the net. That one hit the lights. Ward. And count that one for the Hawks. (2015) in favor of the Ocelots from Schoolcraft Community College. Score that one for the Hawks. Looks like that was a net violation. And a timeout for the Ocelots. They need to talk it over. They have a 3-point lead right now. And like I mentioned earlier, and mentioning some of the outstanding athletic achievements for the Hawks basketball team, women's basketball team. Tell you a little bit about the coaches. Bill Schallenberg in his first season as head coach, building a new team at Henry Ford Community College. Did not have a team last year, but this coming year, make sure you get out and support them. Make sure you log on to mccaa.org for more conference information. Or you can log on to henryfordhawks.com and get all the information about the school athletics in Henry Ford College here in Dearborn, Michigan. Set to continue right here, 2017 in favor of Schoolcraft, and score another one for Schoolcraft College. 21-17 your score. Nice dig that time by Henry Ford. Oh, pardon me, Schoolcraft. And a great kill shot by number 5. That's Kelsey Harris from the corner and making the shot. Candela checks in for Henry Ford as Schomburg goes back to serve it. The kill attempt by Paraminter is no good. 21-19. Parmenter with the kill shot. And Henry Ford could not keep that one alive. Andrea Valdez checks in for Schoolcraft. That one right into the net. Make it 23-19. Avery Solomon back to serve it. Solomon with the shot. Nice save there by McDonald on Henry Ford's end. Brianna Ward with the tap back over the net. McDonald with a little top spin. Tap is no good. And Parmenter of Schoolcraft College gets this kill attempt. 24-19 your score. Avery Solomon hit that one long. Hardy now gets ready to check in for Henry Ford. Ward back to serve it up. Updike with the nice top spin and over the net. Count it again. Henry Ford down by 2. And very much in this contest. Keeping it alive on the front line. Looks like a net violation, and Schoolcraft will win the second set. I want to give you a little information about head coach Bill Schomburg. Like I told you before, you can log on to mccaa.org for conference information and for information about Henry Ford College and Henry Ford's athletics. You can log on to henryfordhawks.com for the school's athletic site. This breaking action, looks like the Henry Ford College will acknowledge their graduates for this year. And we'll acknowledge them also. Congratulations to Camille Brown. And that's Kelsey Harris. Congratulations to her. Madison Schomburg. Lily Grantham. Megan Hollis. Madison Candela. Congratulations to all the young ladies from the Hawks women's volleyball team graduating and moving on. Thank you. Thank you, young ladies. We have one more or two more or three more sets. We are getting ready to start this next set, and the Hawks find themselves down by 2 sets. This is set number 3. Congratulations to all the young ladies and their accomplishment. And here we go with the final set here, or set number 3. I shouldn't say final set, set number 3. Perimeter with the kill attempt, no good. And Hawks get on the board first here in this third set. Kelsey Harris checks back into the game for the Hawks. And that one's long. Savannah O'Brien now into the game, and also number 11, that's Andrea Valdez, ready to serve the ball for the Ocelots. Avery Solomon checking back in for the Ocelots. And Hardy checks out. And number 6, that's Ellie McDonald, back into the contest for the Hawks. McDonald with the serve. And Ward couldn't keep that one alive. Here's the set, and here's the kill attempt. Nice job on the kill, but Schoolcraft was able to handle that one. Tap over the net. Good job by the front line of Henry Ford. We're all tied up. Hallie Lozier checking in for Schoolcraft. Grantham with the serve. And Schoolcraft couldn't handle it. Great serve by Grantham. Henry Ford does a good job of getting off to a fast start. They just couldn't keep it going. Now they have to try to keep that going. Five to 2 your score. The Hawks and the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. Exciting women's volleyball on the campus of Henry Ford. That one hit the net and was kicked, and I saw an interesting volleyball match. I forgot which college teams they were, but I saw a young lady return one with her foot. I didn't know it was legal, but and this was big time women's volleyball at one of the big major universities, and they kicked it back over the net, and it was good. 7-2. Tap over the net by Schoolcraft. Kill shot scored for Henry Ford. Kelsey Harris and Schoolcraft will take a timeout here and talk it over with the 8-2 lead for the Hawks. I'd like to thank you for joining us today. Good crowd on hand here at the home of the Hawks on grad night, celebrating the graduates of this women's volleyball team. Glad to see the support. And you can continue to support Henry Ford College and their athletics every year. Just come on out and check them out. We have some exciting action coming your way with wrestling, women's basketball, and men's basketball right here in the Memorial Gymnasium. 8-2 your score. Henry Ford serving it to Schoolcraft. And scored another point for Henry Ford. Tap attempt. And tap attempt is unsuccessful. And Schoolcraft, in that front line of Schoolcraft, that's Savannah O'Brien and Olivia O'Brien trying to get it over the net. Nice dig attempt. That was Schomburg with the dig attempt by Henry Ford, which was unsuccessful. Couldn't get that back over the net. Updike keeping it alive and back over the net. Eleven to 3. And Henry Ford Schomburg's serve is right into the net. Adrian Valdez checking back into the game. And that shot attempt as one of the best defenders in the libero for Henry Ford, Solomon Schomburg could not get that attempt back over the net. Ward trying to keep it alive, and Updike couldn't keep that one back over the net, couldn't tap it back over. Schomburg with the dig. Brianna Ward with the kill shot. A nice hard kill shot by Brianna Ward. And she'll serve it up as the Hawks try to maintain this lead. Schoolcraft already up 2 sets. Nice job serving. Schomburg with the set. Updike tapping it back over the net and scored for Henry Ford. Andrea Valdez could not get to that one. And Olivia O'Brien on the front line also for Schoolcraft. That one kind of got it up on Corinne Paramentor, excuse me. And she couldn't handle that serve. Good job by Ward in serving here. Tap over the net. That one just kind of hung on to the net right there. Schomburg gets it back over. Valdez. Some nice volley. Paramentor for Schoolcraft. Good dig attempt by Schoolcraft, and score that one for Schoolcraft. 14-7 is your score. Olivia O'Brien back to serve. Ward checks out as McDonald checks in. And she'll defend the front line for Henry Ford. McDonald with the set. And Hardy with the kill shot. Megan Hollis just checking in, and she'll go back to serve it for Henry Ford. Sierra Hampton, He now into the game for Henry Ford, and Parmentier with the serve. Kelsey Harris checks into the game for the Hawks. Schomburg checks in for the Hawks, and she'll go right to the back line. It's the serve from Schoolcraft. Hardy with the shot. Harris with the tap, and scored for Henry Ford. Henry Ford trying to maintain this lead. Now Brianna Ward checks into the game for the Hawks, along with number 6, that's Ellie McDonald. And Ward will immediately go to the front row. McDonald will serve. Henry Ford trying to hang on to this 17-9 lead. Nice kill attempt right there by number 7, Savannah O'Brien for Schoolcraft. Richardson back to serve. Ward with the tap over the net. Ward with the attempt to block it, but she couldn't. Schoolcraft keep it in line. Nice dig by Schomburg. Henry Ford 18-10 with the lead over Schoolcraft. Grantham now checking into the game, and she'll go back to serve for Henry Ford. Updike also checking in, and she'll go right to the front line. Grantham serve and score it. Score another one for Henry Ford. And another one. Schomburg with the set for Updike. Updike with the tap. And Brianna Ward with the block. Nice job by the front line of the Hawks. Schoolcraft will take a timeout to talk this one over. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure you come on out to Memorial Gymnasium and support the Hawks of Henry Ford Community College or Henry Ford College. Support these young ladies and young men and their quest for excellence. Tell you a little bit about these coaches. Grant Marlinshoot, the head coach of Henry Ford's men's basketball, or Henry Ford's wrestling team, pardon me. The NCAA Conference Coach of the Year in 2020. A national championship every year since the program started. That's excellence, Grant. Has produced 5, and I'm not making this up, 5 All-Americans at Henry Ford College on the wrestling team. 20-11 your score. Henry Ford right now trying to maintain their lead over Schoolcraft College. Schoolcraft comes out of the timeout and quickly gets 2 points in a row. Brianna Ward with the kill attempt, and that one's long. Sedana back to serve it for Schoolcraft, and again, that one's right into the net. And Henry Ford is allowing Schoolcraft to get back in this one. And Henry Ford takes a quick timeout. They want to talk this one over. 20-14 your score. Head coach Shannon Braun, only in her second year, with that quick timeout, talking it over with her young ladies, making sure that they understand how to defend that net properly in that front line. Because Schoolcraft College came out of that timeout and got 2 quick points right away. And Shannon Brown wanted to put a stop to that. Schoolcraft all set to serve. Sedana Khan back to serve it, and here we go. McDonald slams that one right into the net. Four quick points by Schoolcraft. Here's the set. Ward finally breaking the ice and scoring a point. Madison Candela. Schomburg back to serve. Minter, I believe she was out of bounds when she tried to make the attempt to get that one back over the net. 22-15 for the Hawks. Schomburg with the serve. Nice serve by Schomburg. Minter back over the net. Tap over the net for Henry Ford. And Schoolcraft trying to keep this one close. Andrea Valdez checks in the front line. Valdez with the tap. Updike. Great dig by Schoolcraft. Nice kill shot attempt by Henry Ford. Good block at the net. This one has to go over. Tap over, nice dig by Schoolcraft. Updike. Minter, and that one's long. (23-16). Brianna Ward will serve it up, and Hardy will check in for defensive purposes, I'm sure. And she'll go right to the front line, or that front row, to defend that net for the Hawks. Ward with the shot. The serve attempt is good. The tap. Parametrics attempt is blocked by Hardy and Updike. (24-16). That one's long by Ward. Ward will check out. And Camille Brown will check in. O'Brien will serve it up for the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. Schoolcraft just hanging around, 24-18. There's the set. Hardy with the kill attempt. Nice job by Schoolcraft. And Olivia O'Brien with the kill shot. O'Brien with the serve. Schomburg. Hardy! And Henry Ford wins the set. We're at the Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. Lovely Dearborn, Michigan. We're just about all set to start set number 4. Schoolcraft with a 2-set lead over Henry Ford this evening. My name is Jeff Lowe. We're bringing you some great action right here on the campus of Henry Ford Community College in Dearborn, Michigan. And we're all ready to start set number 4. Exciting women's volleyball. Brianna Ward back to serve it up. Updike with the tap over the net. And Hardy might have got away with one right there. She tapped it over the net, but they scored it to Henry Ford. 1-0 in this set. And that was a good job by Valdez as she tapped it back over the net. Now checking into the game is Savannah O'Brien. And back to serve is Valdez. Andrea Valdez with the serve. Here's the set, Hardy. With the kill attempt, and Hardy with a nice shot that time, number 9. And that's Megan Hollis, and she'll serve it up. Micah Clark checking in for Henry Ford. 3-1 your score. Hawks right now in control. Trying to get back in this contest. They are down 2-1. And looking to get their second set. That one couldn't be handled by Corinne Minter, and it's out of bounds. 4-1. That one's long. Alexa Richardson back to serve for Schoolcraft. And that's a long one. Couple of unforced errors here. Lozier checking into the game for Schoolcraft. Sedona back to serve it. Hardy. Schoolcraft had some problems handling that tap back over the net. And now some substitutions into the game for Henry Ford. Brianna Ward on the front line, and Ellie McDonald back to serve. Out of bounds. That was Savannah O'Brien knocking it out of bounds for Schoolcraft. Donald. Lozier couldn't handle that one. In the center of the defense in that back row for Schoolcraft College. McDonald. Good job by Henry Ford, and oh! That one was close. 8-4. Valdez checks back into the game for Schoolcraft. Solomon back to serve, and that was into the net. Grantham and Updike into the contest, and Grantham will serve for Henry Ford. Score it. A nice corner shot by Lily Grantham, and that excites the bench of Henry Ford. Valdez with the kill attempt. And Parameter excited for Schoolcraft, and she was just jumping up and down. Had a burst of excitement. Avery Solomon couldn't dig that one. It's a good shot by Harris. And Harris checks out. And Candela checks in. That one was kicked. And that attempt is no good. And you can definitely use your feet in this game. That was something I didn't know. That's a long shot by Schoolcraft. Schoolcraft will take another timeout to talk it over with and make some corrections here. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the Henry Ford Sports Streaming Network. My name is Jeff Lowe. Excited to bring you all this great women's volleyball action. For more information, all you have to do is log on to mccaa.org for conference information. And for information about Henry Ford College, all you have to do is log on to henryfordhawks.com. And get all the information you need to get about the Hawks volleyball and women's basketball and men's basketball, which will be coming your way very soon. (13-5). The Hawks with a commanding lead right now. Parameter with the shot. Updike to tap back over the net. Parameter for Schoolcraft, and Valdez with the kill shot. Schomburg just couldn't get that one. It was Schomburg and McDonald trying to dig that one up. Paramenter serves that one into the net. Brianna Ward back to serve. Hardy checks into the game on the front row. Nice tap back over the net by Henry Ford. Kill shot is good. Scored for Schoolcraft. Camille Brown now checking in. (14-7). Hawks with a commanding lead, and that shot is long. Hardy hit that one long. That kill attempt. Coach Shannon Brown shouting some instructions, and hey, got to come down a little bit. Aim for the corner. Valdez with the serve. Updike with the tap back over the net. Here's the set, and the shot attempt is good. Madison Candela. Megan Hollis in, and also Mika Clark for Henry Ford. Hollis back to serve it. Nice straight line drive serve that time. Schoolcraft gets it back over the net safely. Henry Ford with the kill attempt is long. Alexa Richardson for Schoolcraft College serving it up. Clark trying to tap it back over the net. Looks like it was a net violation by Schoolcraft. Kelsey Harris quickly into the game. Candela ready to serve. There's the set. Oh, and a nice shot that time by Schoolcraft. Sadana Khan with the shot attempt right in the area where nobody was. Great shot. Equally great kill shot that time by Henry Ford. They come right back. 17-10 your score. Parmenter could not make that one count. Henry Ford hanging on to the lead in this set right here. Camille Brown with the shot. I'm sorry, let me make a correction there. That was Ellie McDonald with the serve. Right into the area where nobody was. Brown, again with a nice serve. Schoolcraft was having some problems getting over there. Here's the set. Clark tried to tap it back over the net. Up high for Parmenter. Henry Ford trying to keep it alive, but they hit it too many times. 19-11. Valdez checks back into the contest. Parameter with the shot. 19-12. Schoolcraft looking for a little momentum right here. Avery Solomon set to serve it. Tap over the net and it's good. Kelsey Harris with the tap over the net as Clark checks out and Grantham checks back in. (20-12) in favor of the Hawks. Scored for the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. Alexa Richardson back in, and she'll go to the front line for Schoolcraft. Hawks 20, Ocelots 13. Madison Cadella now into the game as Madison Schomburg back to serve. Nice serve. And Schoolcraft trying to get back into this one, but Henry Ford is doing a good job with the serving and not making those unforced errors. And here we go. Schomburg, nice serve right in the heart of the D. Perimeter, that one's long. 23-13. Henry Ford with a 10-point lead here. And Schomburg back to serve again. Trying to go into that open area. That one's long, and give this set to Henry Ford. No, let me make a correction there. It's 24-13. Not yet. I'm a little ahead of myself. Pardon me. Schomburg. Tap over the net by Schoolcraft. Henry Ford doing a good job in getting that one back over the net. Long shot by Paraminter. Nice setup. Great save that time by Henry Ford. Little tap over the net by the front line of Schoolcraft. Valdez with the fake. Scored for Schoolcraft. 24-14. Paraminter will go back to serve it for Schoolcraft College. And that one's long. 25-14 is the final in this set. So we are all tied up at 2 sets apiece. And if you're just joining us, Schoolcraft got out to a quick 2-set lead on Henry Ford, and Henry Ford just kept battling and got right back into this one to tie it up 2 sets apiece. My name is Jeff Lowe, and you're watching some outstanding women's volleyball action on the Henry Ford Sports Streaming Network. The Ocelots of Schoolcraft Community College, located in Livonia, Michigan. And the Henry Ford Hawks. And set number 5 coming your way. Have to break this tie and determine the winner of this match. Shannon Brown looking to end this season on a positive note in her second year. And, you know, this has been a real struggle for all the coaches who participated in volleyball and the sports in this season. And I'm talking about coaches that coach softball and other sports, especially with this pandemic going around and the cancellation of their sports and the delay of their sports, and just the adjustments these young ladies and student athletes had to make. Set number 5 about to start. And Brianna Ward will serve it to Schoolcraft. Nice shot attempt that time by Sedana Cohn. Adrian Valdez with the serve. That's Hardy with the tap over the net. Good block by the Henry Ford D. Nice job and a great dig that time by Henry Ford and Camille Brown. Camille Brown did an excellent job in returning that one. Megan Hollis will come into the game, and she'll serve for Henry Ford. All tied up at 1 in this final set. Good job blocking that time by the front line of Schoolcraft. Alexa Richardson with the serve. And Hardy hit that one just a little too hard. Three to 1. Ocelots of Schoolcraft with the lead. Great job by Schoolcraft with the dig, and they get the points. Paraminter went to the floor to get that one, and that was an excellent job by Paraminter. And Schoolcraft trying to just hang on to this lead right now in this fifth and final set. Shannon Brown trying to motivate the Hawks and has done a good job this afternoon. This is the final game for Henry Ford. Trying to get in the win column. Right now they find themselves down by a score of 4-1. Good job in getting that one back over the net. Madison Candela, she got her hand on that one, but just couldn't return it. Schoolcraft with the serve. Sophie back over the net. Schomburg keeping that one alive. And Brown falling down, but could not get that one back over. Richardson with the serve. That one's into the net. Unforced error by Richardson. Brings in Lozier for Schoolcraft. And Candela with the serve for Henry Ford. Count it. Count it for the Hawks. Nice line drive serve. Scored another one for the Hawks. They're down by 2, 6-4. Here in the final set. This match is all tied up 2 apiece, 2 sets apiece. Nice tap over the net. And Schoolcraft said, hey, what's going on here? I scored that point. As Savannah O'Brien said, wait a minute. I scored that one. It was a serve by Schoolcraft. Hardy with the tap. O'Brien with the tap over the net by Schoolcraft. And Henry Ford could not return that one. A good job on the kill shot by Sedona Kuhn. Henry Ford gets that one back over the net with a little communication. Great job going down to get that one. Oh! Kelsey Harris couldn't get it back over. Nine to 4. And another timeout here to talk everything over. Both teams are into the strategy, trying to close this one out. 9-4 is the score here at Henry Ford College and in the Memorial Gymnasium. Like to thank all the folks for coming out. A nice little crowd on hand today. I'd like to say congratulations to all the seniors that graduated. And who are moving on. Served by Schoolcraft. Nice tap over the net. And a great job by Megan Hollis. She fooled me on that one. Just tapped it back over the net. Well, it's not that hard to fool me, I guess. You know that. Ford with the serve. Great job on blocking right there. There's the set. Oh, and that one's long. Mika Clark. She couldn't control that one and hit that one too far. Avery Solomon back to serve and served that one right into the net. Ten to 6 in favor of Schoolcraft. Grantham back to serve it. Solomon keeping that one alive. Somberg again. And Brianna Ward couldn't manage to keep that one in the court. Knocked out of bounds by Henry Ford. Outstanding job by Somberg going to get that one. Somberg, Updike. And again, another unforced error, and that one's out of bounds. Updike couldn't keep that one on the court or in bounds. Twelve to 6. Brianna Ward with a tap. Schoolcraft seems to be handling that pretty good. Good save that time by Camille Brown. Schoolcraft doing a good job, and another one hit out of bounds. Both teams are looking for a good ending to their season this year. Here's the set. Corinne Permenter with the shot. Gives Schoolcraft a 14-6 lead. And Henry Ford is just trying to hang in there. O'Brien with the serve, and that one's into the net. Candela into the game. Schomburg back to serve. It's a kill shot. Valdez for Schoolcraft. 15-7 lead and a timeout by the Hawks. And it looks like it's an injury on the court. McDonald went down hard on that last play. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us this season for exciting volleyball. Schoolcraft wins the last set. And congratulations to Schoolcraft College on the victory. And congratulations to Henry Ford Hawks, the women's volleyball team, on a season, just competing and just staying together. Congratulations to the seniors, and I'd like to thank everyone out there for joining us for outstanding volleyball action. My name is Jeff Lowe, and that's going to do it for us. And don't forget, tune in for men's and women's basketball and also wrestling right here on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. Again, my name is Jeff Lowe, and I'd like to say goodbye. We'll talk to you during basketball season. So long, folks. Just like
Blame it's me.